Hello and welcome to Invest to the Moon, where I analyze and organize the stock market around the events of the week. Today we're going to look at some of the major news that happened in the third week of April 2023. 1. One of the biggest headlines was the statement by Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, who said that there is no need for additional interest rate hikes in the U.S. This was a relief for many investors who were worried about inflation and rising borrowing costs. Yellen argued that the economy is still recovering from the pandemic and that fiscal stimulus is needed to support growth and job creation. She also said that the Federal Reserve has the tools to deal with inflation if it becomes a problem. Yellen's comments boosted the confidence of the stock market, which saw gains across most sectors. 2. One of the reasons why the Nasdaq underperformed was the announcement of a second restructuring by some of the U.S. big tech companies. Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google and Microsoft said that they will split their businesses into separate entities to comply with antitrust regulations and avoid legal challenges. The move was expected by many analysts, who said that it will allow the companies to focus on their core competencies and unlock value for shareholders. The restructuring plan involves creating new subsidiaries for each of the major segments of the big tech companies, such as cloud computing, e-commerce, social media, search engine and hardware. The market reaction to the restructuring was mixed. Some investors welcomed the plan as a way to increase transparency and accountability, while others feared that it will reduce synergies and innovation. 3. Another news that caught the attention of the market was the unveiling of 16 models of electric vehicle subsidies by the U.S. government. The subsidies are part of President Biden's economic plan to drive America's electric vehicle manufacturing boom and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. According to a fact sheet released by the White House, the subsidies will range from $4,000 to $12,500 per vehicle, depending on the battery size, vehicle type and domestic content. The subsidies are expected to boost the demand for electric vehicles in the U.S., which currently account for only 2% of new car sales. The subsidies will help the U.S. compete with China and Europe in the global electric vehicle market. 4. The number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits rose last week but remains low by historic standards. U.S. jobless claims rose by 5,000 to 245,000, the Labor Department reported Thursday. The weekly claims numbers are a proxy for layoffs, and they show that American workers enjoy unusual job security despite rising interest rates, economic uncertainty and fears of a looming recession. While the claims levels are still historically low, the number of people collecting unemployment benefits has definitely been on the rise this year. 5. The last news that we're going to cover today is the Fallicher launch of Starship by SpaceX. On April 20, 2023, a new SpaceX rocket called Starship exploded over the Gulf of Mexico 3 minutes into its first flight ever. SpaceX is calling the test launch a success, despite the fiery end result. This launch was the first fully integrated test of SpaceX's new Starship. During the SpaceX livestream, the team stated that the primary goal of this mission was to get the rocket off the launch pad. It accomplished that goal and more. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more stock market analysis and news. Thank you for watching and happy investing.